Welcome to your new life, David. I'm Adrian DeWinter, CEO of Artemis Global Security. We're glad that you and the other members of H.A.W.X Squadron have decided to accept our offer of employment. Artemis operates under the private military treaty set by the Reykjavik Accords of 2012. We're considered an extraterritorial legal entity with a mandate to operate all around the world. Artemis is still a small corporation, but we are conducting negotiations with prestigious clients interested in our military expertise and first-rate equipment. Now let me introduce you to Colonel Bruce. He'll be your direct operations supervisor and make sure you get all the information you need.
Hello, Crenshaw. I'm Colonel Bruce, Artemis's flight operations supervisor. I'm sure you and I will work very well together, if you're as good as you claim to be. I'm temporarily assigning you command of your former squadron. We'll decide after the mission if you get to keep that position permanently. For your first mission, I'm sending you to the Middle East. We've been contracted by a client in the Persian Gulf to ensure the security of its oil industry assets. Your mission is to protect the refinery complex at Al-Hudn from possible attack by one of our client's many enemies. We're expecting great things from you and your men, Crenshaw. Don't disappoint us.
Flight, this is flight operations. This is your first real assignment, so we'll be closely monitoring your performance. Your main mission objective is to protect the Al-Hudn refinery complex below. The refinery should be outlined on your HUD now. Our client has already lost 2 refineries to attacks from the rogue state to the west. We have solid intel that a major attack on the Al-Hudn complex is imminent. They're going to have to get through us first. Our client has evacuated all civilian personnel from the combat zone, so you are weapons free. Engage targets at will. Reaper Flight, this is Oracle. I'll be your H.A.W.X support for this mission. Copy Control. We're now at Nav Point Charlie, eyes on the industrial complex. It's good to know we've got somebody looking out for us, Oracle. I'm Casper. The ugly dude flying on my left wing is Talon. I have you on my scopes flying combat air patrol bearing 135 at 50 miles. No threats in your area at this time. Stand by for orders from flight ops. Heads up, people. We got hostile ground forces approaching the Al-Hudn facility from 180. Looks like they're trying to establish a perimeter and force their way in. Copy, Command. We'll shut them down. Reaper Flight, this is Oracle. Enemy attack helicopters are inbound on the refinery. They're supporting the ground attack. Copy, Oracle. Engaging the helos. Use your TAC map to maintain tactical awareness over the combat zone. Keep the incoming hostiles away from the refinery. Fox 2! Kill confirmed. Bandit shot down. Fox 2 confirmed. Fox 2. Good shot. Reaper lead. I've got a flight of ground attack planes exiting the canyons and approaching the refinery at high speed. They are priority targets. Those fighter bombers are top of the line. These guys mean business. Weapon away. Direct hit. Ground target neutralized. Good kill, Captain. Fox 2, plane separation. Heads up, Reaper Flight. Reaper Lead, be advised. I'm picking up another enemy ground unit heading for the refinery. Reaper Lead, you've got enemy attack planes closing fast on the refinery. Enemy attack planes are in firing range of the refinery.
advised. I'm picking up another enemy ground unit heading for the refinery. Heads up, Reaper Flight. I'm picking up another flight of enemy helos heading your way.
Enemy plane shot down.
Fox 2.
We've got bandits all over the place. If we don't get a handle on this quick, we're gonna be overwhelmed.
Incoming attack planes at bearing 009, 500 knots, closing in on the refinery. Vector on the bandits and intercept.
Engaging now. Over.
Good box kill. Good shot, Flight Lead. Enemy plane shot down.
last of the bombers, Chief. Oracle, what's the word? Refinery safe?
The refinery's in good shape, Reapers. Say again, the refinery's okay. Bravo Zulu. It looks like they're retreating for real this time. All hostiles are increasing speed and exiting the combat zone.
Yeah, not bad for a bunch of old-school fighter jockeys. Oracle, are we bandit-free?
Reaper Flight, this is Oracle. My scopes are clear. Head on back to the barn.
Understood, Oracle. Coming home. So, what do you think, Casper? You like flying for a PMC better than the Air Force? Are you kidding? Artemis pays us twice as much as Uncle Sam, and that's not counting the performance bonuses. Yeah, I could seriously get used to this.
Reaper Flight, this is Flight Operations. Your mission is complete. You're clear to return to base at this time.
Roger that, Flight Ops. We're RTB at this time.